important for IT operations, DevOps, if it's part of that organizational structure or, an adjunct or separate to that. It's important for those organizations to become cognizant of change because change implies risk. Absolute stability usually is meant as nothing changed. So the only way to achieve the ideal of absolute stability is to never change anything. Unfortunately, never changing anything prevents your business from growing, prevents you from taking advantage of new opportunities. So if you look at what the impact of the cloud has been over years, it's, at least in theory, the attempt is to allow organizations to move faster, to be more agile, to increase business agility. All great buzzwords, it sounds good, but how do you do that? Well, the way it's been approached from a technological perspective is to break applications up into minuscule components called microservices. These microservices deliver one function extremely well. But when the business decides that things need to change, and that can happen often, to increase revenue, to get more, customers to become lifetime customers, to close orders, all of those things. Well, they're going to request that development make a change in the code. By isolating that change to a microservice, at least in concept, the application doesn't need to be rebuilt or redistributed. You can move faster and just change this one element of code. So far, so good. But now distributing these microservices out in a virtual environment with containers or in pods using Kubernetes, these can be instantiated in many, many different places. And it's not even predictable where exactly they're running, other than that they're running. This is exactly how it makes it possible to move faster, use more resources more efficiently as well, all the promise of the cloud. But like everything else, every gain has a cost. And the cost here is a great increase in complexity. So understanding as those changes are made in order to produce business agility, those changes also risk impacting stability, and in fact, often can. So awareness of this is essential to avoid losing the benefit of the cloud and agility and microservices and the capability to change things fast to take care of opportunity. All of that can go out the window if you're not aware of the scope of change and what it might impact, of course, as well as what it has already impacted. In that way, you can, of course, diagnose service problems and fix them so that outages are reduced. But even better, understand how using AI and other tools, how they might impact services and take steps to prevent that potential impact and ensure that the agility does not impact stability.